Hello, this is Genie Wars by Benjamin Michler. This is a tile-matching puzzle game where players swap jewel positions and colors to seal away an evil djinn and save the Kingdom of Arabia. The player will swap jewels on a board, as well as combining different kinds of jewels, mainly attack and enchanter jewels, for their powers. These powers are strictly two different kinds, which we will get into later. These jewel shards are also going to be used to change colors of jewels in play, which will also be explained thoroughly later. By utilizing these tactics, the players will hope to overcome the evil djinn. So this is going to be a representation of what the game board would look like. It's going to be a 2D perspective, but in the end there would be similar 3D particle effects and pieces in order to convey more entertainment while playing the puzzle game. On the left we have our good genie, and on the right we have the evil genie. The space in between would give our players player 1, player 2, whether they're the good or evil genie, their score, their lamps, as well as lamp charges. The game board. How you would interact is by switching the jewels on this game board, either by clicking the mouse or just by touching if it did have a mobile interface of some kind. Jewel shards will be displayed in the bottom, and as I said, we will be getting into that. So this is going to be how to play. You're going to end up wanting to line, at first, the attack jewels. The attack jewels are as follows. The orange, the yellow, and the blue gems only will be used as attack jewels. These attack jewels will essentially stun and uncharge your lamp, allowing you to postpone your own defeat. These are the enchantment jewels. These will only charge the enemy's lamp, or vice versa. He'll charge your lamp. That's the purple, the white, the green, and the red jewels. Those are the two different kinds of jewels that you'll be looking for, and you'll have to kind of balance which way you want to engage the gem board. So here we have a simple representation on the left where I've wiped out the board and just used some gems to make it easier to look at. We have the red on the right and the green breaking up our 3 in a row. So we're just going to move the red over. Now you'll see the green is on the right. And then we have our red 3 in a row. Swoosh, the evil djinn's lamp is charged. And we are going to be given a score, and the red will transfer into a red jewel shard whenever 3 or 4 is completed. Here we have another example of we could get just 3 in a row, but now we're going to see how the jewel shards will work. Here we can use the jewel shard that we've collected, and we can only have a max hand of 3, to change our blue gem. By changing the blue gem to a red gem, we have now allowed a 4 in a row lineup. This will increase the charge amount, ensuring a quicker victory or defeat. You'll also get more score than you would normally, of course, and you'll be given back a jewel shard. The jewel shard will be given if you break red, you get a red jewel shard. You break green, you get a green jewel shard. That's how you would collect those colors up to, again, a max of 3. And then you would have to use 1, of course, to continue collecting. So the player's goal in this game is to defeat the evil djinn. The antagonizing form comes in the way of the pressure the player will feel while fighting the AI, as well as other players possibly, as well as the jewels and how you're going to manipulate the strategy. All of these things will weigh in on the player while they attempt to defeat the game board. And here, the game's perspective again is 2D, displaying both player game boards and a space in between, and also with the 3D. The tile swap puzzle, as well as being competitive, I hope will give it an advantage. I also am hoping that with the theme of jewel shards, allowing you to alter colors in order to just change out the board, meaning that puzzles probably won't be restricted. You won't end up with no moves. So therefore the competition can keep going. So the game's like this. Hopefully it doesn't take away the screen again. This game is similar to Bejeweled. Basically, it is a tile gem game where you'll swap gems just like Bejeweled, but it has some similarity to Puzzle Fighter in the sense that you're competing against another entity, again, in the puzzle. So that could keep it fast-paced and potentially rewarding for our game. Some risks I've noticed for the small team of developers that would have to undertake this is integrating enemy AI that can intuitively challenge the player, designing up to 5 possible levels with different enemy Jinn to fight that would each fight with their own unique strategies. Integrating multiplayer may or may not be included, depending on whether the students could actually learn how to do such a thing, since we would not have yet learned that. The battle system may actually not be that fun. It could need more powers, or maybe just a different tweaking of how shards are used, maybe. The game could also just end up feeling like another generic tile matching puzzle game that doesn't really play fun and isn't rewarding enough to keep the players coming back. I want to thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed Genie War.